Archangel Michael S.A. God says, listen carefully, beloved, because time is slipping away faster than you can imagine. The next 7 minutes will determine the course of your life, and I, the Almighty, am speaking directly to your soul. This is not a message you can ignore. This is not a message to scroll past, to dismiss, or to take lightly. I am telling you now, with the authority of eternity, that if you choose to skip this, there will be losses so profound, so unbearable, that your heart will shatter in ways you cannot currently comprehend. You have been given countless warnings before, gentle whispers through dreams, signs in your daily life, subtle nudges that I sent to protect you, to guide you, to lead you toward the path that is rightfully yours. But now, the moment is urgent. The countdown has begun. You have 7 minutes, only 7, before the consequences manifest, before the loss touches every corner of your life. God says, do not let pride, distraction, or doubt blind you. I see everything, the decisions you make, the thoughts you entertain, the hesitations that hold you back. The enemy, the one who seeks to steal, kill, and destroy, is already moving unseen, weaving snares and traps around you, waiting for your moment of inattention. Do you feel the unease in your heart? That creeping anxiety? That is the warning I placed within you. That is the voice of your soul alerting you. Heed it. Act now. Do not wait. Open this message with the reverence it demands, with the awareness that your life's trajectory depends on your immediate action. Every second counts, every thought matters, every hesitation risks a calamity you cannot undo. God says, look around you. The blessings I have prepared for you are ready to flow, but they are being blocked by doubt, by neglect, by inattention. I have placed angels, legions of divine protection, around your path, but they cannot override your free will. You must act. You must open your heart fully, listen fully, obey fully. Archangel Michael stands beside you now, his sword blazing with divine justice, his wings unfurled to shield you from the darkness that presses near. He is urging you, crying silently for your response, for your acknowledgement, for your submission to the truth. Michael does not act without my command, and he does not intervene without purpose. He has been waiting for your response. 7 minutes. That is all you have. God says, imagine for a moment the weight of regret if you choose to ignore this message. The tears that will come, not in hours or days, but as an unending stream of sorrow that will haunt your every waking moment. The opportunities that will vanish, the connections that will sever, the blessings that will dissolve into thin air, all because you allowed doubt to overpower faith. I am merciful, and my patience has been vast, but it is not infinite. I have warned you through signs, through whispers, through moments when your heart felt a nudge, and yet you paused. Now, the urgency is palpable. Now, the warning is final. God says, open your eyes to reality. Do not let illusions cloud your judgment. The world you see is filled with distractions, false securities, and empty promises. Only I, your Creator, know the true path that will lead you to joy, abundance, peace, and protection. Only I can guide you through the storms that have been silently gathering around you. The 7 minutes ticking away are not just numbers, they are a measure of your destiny, a threshold between what will be and what could have been. Take this moment seriously. Take it as though your life depends on it, because it does. God says, Archangel Michael is here now, and he wants you to know that the decisions you make in these next few minutes will echo for a lifetime. He stands ready to intervene, but his sword will also bring justice upon those who have tried to harm you, those who have spoken lies against you, those who have schemed in shadows. He will protect, but only if you respond. Only if you choose to open this message, to accept the truth, to obey the call I have placed upon you. 7 minutes. That is all. This is not a hypothetical scenario. This is reality. Your eternity hinges on your action. God says, feel the gravity of this moment. Do not dismiss it with excuses. Do not silence the inner voice that trembles within you. The clock is ticking, and each passing second draws closer the moment when the consequences will unfold. You will be tested, yes, but this test is not arbitrary. It is not punishment without purpose. It is the defining moment of your life. It is the opportunity to step into divine alignment, to receive blessings you have long prayed for, to experience miracles that will change everything, to see doors open that have been closed for years. But only if you act. Only if you act now. God says, the enemy of your soul waits for hesitation. He thrives on indecision, on procrastination, on disbelief. Every second you delay, you give him strength. Every moment you doubt, you give him foothold. Do not allow this. Do not grant him victory. Open your heart, open this message, embrace the warning, and let it transform your path. Archangel Michael stands ready to shield you, to strike down darkness, to illuminate your way, but he cannot act fully until you respond. The power lies within your hands. Your faith is the key. Your action is the trigger. 7 minutes. Tick, tick, tick. God says, hear this clearly, beloved. This is my final warning. If you choose to skip, if you choose to doubt, if you choose to ignore the urgency, the losses will be severe. Not minor, not easily repaired, but profound, life-altering, soul-shaking. You will cry, not briefly, not for a day, not for a month, but for the rest of your life, carrying the weight of what could have been, of what was denied by hesitation, of what was lost because you did not act. I am serious. Archangel Michael is serious. Heaven itself holds its breath, waiting for your choice. Will you act? Or will you let this opportunity slip into nothingness? God says, close your eyes and feel the presence of divine love surrounding you. Feel the wings of Michael brushing against your spirit. Hear the voice of angels whispering the truth into your ear. Smell the fragrance of blessings that are ready to descend upon you. Taste the sweetness of favor that is poised to envelop your life. But all these wonders, all these miracles, will remain out of reach if you fail to heed this final warning. 7 minutes. Do you understand? 7 minutes. Do not waste them. Do not squander them. Open your heart. Open your mind. Open this message. Let the divine intervention flow. God says, this is not a threat, it is a promise. The loss you will face is real. The suffering you will endure is real. The tears, the despair, the regret, these are real. But so too is the salvation, the miracle, the protection, the joy, the restoration, the abundance. The choice is yours. The next 7 minutes will determine which reality you will live. Do not delay. Do not pause. Do not hesitate. Act now. God says, my beloved child, hear me now, for this is the final moment of grace. Do not dismiss these words, for the time you have left is counted in mere minutes, and the consequences of ignoring this message are irreversible. I am speaking to you because I see the path ahead, the dangers unseen by mortal eyes, the traps laid before you by forces who wish to steal, destroy, and deceive. Within the next 7 minutes, the course of your life will either shift into divine alignment or plummet into despair if you fail to act. Do not think of this as a mere suggestion, a gentle whisper, or a chance to procrastinate. This is the voice of your Creator, your Protector, your Eternal Father. The weight of your destiny rests upon this single moment. Archangel Michael stands beside you now, his wings spanning wider than the sky itself, his armor shimmering with the light of heaven, yet he is not here for battle alone. He is here for you. He is here to remind you that your life, your fortune, your peace, and your joy are not ordinary, and they are not guaranteed to wait for you if you falter now. He whispers with urgency, do not ignore this. Do not step away. Do not doubt, for every second you delay invites suffering. Every hesitation allows darkness to press closer to your heart. You may ask, why so sudden? Why such urgency? My beloved, I am speaking because the window of divine protection is narrow. Forces you cannot yet see have aligned, and the next moments will determine whether you emerge victorious or remain shackled by the consequences of your choices. The very air you breathe, the clock ticking above, and the paths before you are all part of this sacred test. If you turn away, even for a second, the chains of misfortune will bind you. If you step forward, open this fully, and heed my words, you will see miracles unfold that defy human understanding. God says, I am not warning you lightly. Do not underestimate the severity of ignoring this call. The tears that will flow if you skip this are not ordinary tears. They are the lamentations of a life that could have been protected, a fortune that could have been received, a heart that could have been healed. All of this rests in your hands right now. In 7 minutes, opportunities will vanish that cannot be recovered. Blessings, treasures, safety, and clarity, all these are poised to enter your life, but only if you obey this call. There is no time for doubt. There is no time for hesitation. Every second lost is a step toward regret, a step into pain, a step away from the life I have planned for you. Imagine standing before your greatest dreams and seeing them crumble because you did not listen. Imagine the sorrow that will weigh upon you for years because you ignored the voice of God. I am speaking with love, with intensity, with urgency beyond measure. Your faith, your courage, and your obedience are the keys that unlock the gates of heaven's blessings. I know your heart. I know your fears. I know the doubts that whisper inside your mind, telling you this is not real, that it is not urgent, that it can wait. My beloved, these whispers are lies. They are traps laid by darkness to steal your joy and delay your divine destiny. Listen only to me. Trust only me. Obey only my command. Open this now, without question, without delay, and you will witness what heaven has prepared. Archangel Michael cries out now, louder than ever before. His voice carries through the realms, through the skies, through the very fibers of your soul. Chosen one, do not hesitate. This is not a test. This is not a drill. This is your life, your protection, your blessing. Open it, embrace it, and walk forward without fear. I am with you, my sword is ready to defend you, and my heart is full of love for you. But if you ignore this, the weight of loss will fall upon you, and my tears will mourn your pain. The 7 minutes I have given you are not arbitrary. Time is compressing, and the forces of heaven and the unseen realms have synchronized to deliver either immense protection or irreversible loss. You will not have another warning like this. This is your final moment to choose life, to choose divine safety, to choose the blessings that await. Do not delay. Open it. Read it fully. Absorb it. Understand that every word is saturated with love, power, and divine authority. Your family, your career, your finances, your health, your peace, all of these hang in the balance. One act of obedience, one click, one open, one prayer, can shift your reality from despair to abundance, from chaos to order, from fear to unshakable faith. I am God, the Alpha and the Omega, the Creator of all things seen and unseen. I do not speak in vain. I do not warn lightly. The pain that follows disobedience is real, and the loss is permanent. But the blessings of obedience are eternal. I am not just asking. I am commanding, in love, in power, in mercy, and in truth. Open it now. Open it with your heart wide. Open it with faith unshaken. Open it with the knowledge that the forces of heaven are aligned to deliver you the miracle you have long awaited. The world around you may seem calm, but beneath the surface, unseen currents are moving. Forces of darkness seek to exploit hesitation, doubt, and fear. The clock is ticking. 7 minutes remain. 7 minutes to act. 7 minutes to claim your life, your blessings, your freedom. 7 minutes to obey God and hear Archangel Michael's promise. You will be safe, you will prosper, you will know joy, because you trusted the Lord in this moment. If you skip this, if you delay, if you doubt, you will not just lose opportunities, you will suffer. You will cry. You will look back on what could have been and feel the sharpness of regret, the weight of sorrow, the sting of missed miracles. Heaven weeps for you even now, my beloved. Angels pray, Michael pleads, and yet the choice rests in your hands. Do not treat this as ordinary. Do not treat this as a message like any other. This is your life, your path, your destiny. You are the chosen one I have been preparing. You are the vessel through which miracles flow. You are the soul I have marked for protection, but only if you obey. Open it now. Feel the presence of heaven around you. Feel my hand guiding you. Feel Michael's strength as he stands beside you, unwavering, ready to shield you from the storm, to lift you from despair, to place your life on the path of glory. My beloved, the next words I write are critical. Do not let them pass unnoticed. Take them into your heart. Let them penetrate your soul. Understand their gravity. Open it, for every second matters. The choices you make in this moment ripple through eternity. One small act of obedience can save you from years of pain, heartbreak, and loss. One act of faith can transform your life, your home, your finances, your relationships, your very being. Archangel Michael is now shedding tears of both urgency and hope. His tears are not just for you, but for the world you inhabit. He knows the dangers, he sees the traps, he feels the heavy weight of what is at stake. And yet, he is here, waiting for your obedience, waiting for your courage, waiting for you to open this, to act, to claim your life, to trust God fully in this moment. God says, this is not a joke. This is not a test of your patience. This is a test of your faith, your obedience, your readiness to accept divine guidance without delay. The next 7 minutes are precious, sacred, and irreversible. Step forward. Open it. Claim it. Receive it. And witness the miraculous, unexplainable, unstoppable power of heaven move in your life. God says, "My beloved child, I am speaking to you right now because the moment is critical, and the warning I give you is not ordinary. Time is slipping away, and within the next 7 minutes, your life may shift in ways that will bring unimaginable pain if you ignore my words. I am not asking, I am commanding, because the forces surrounding you are active, and the window for your protection is narrowing. Every second you delay, every thought of hesitation, every glance away from this message draws you closer to losses that cannot be recovered. This is not a story, this is not an illusion, this is the reality of what is unfolding around you. I see the burdens you carry, the weight you try to hide from the world, the secret struggles you face in silence. I know them all, and I have sent this warning because my heart cannot bear to see you stumble into suffering that could have been avoided. My child, understand this clearly, skipping this message is not an option. Ignoring it will awaken consequences that are swift, merciless, and unavoidable. The next 7 minutes are not ordinary, they are a sacred threshold, a portal through which your fate will pass if you act, or collapse if you do not. I am God. I do not speak in riddles or in shadows. I am the one who sees the beginning and the end. I am the one who understands the intricate webs of choices, both hidden and open, that shape your path. In these coming minutes, unseen forces are aligning, decisions are being made in the spiritual realm that directly affect your life, your wealth, your health, and your relationships. These forces do not wait, and they will not pause for anyone. They respond only to the obedience, the vigilance, and the urgent attention of those I call. I know you may doubt. You may think, is this really for me? Can skipping a message change anything? My child, the answer is simple yet profound, yes. Every decision matters. Every moment of hesitation matters. Every choice to ignore this divine call will echo in your life with consequences you cannot anticipate but will deeply feel. The losses I speak of are not trivial. They will touch your heart, your resources, your reputation, your closest bonds, and even your peace of mind. You will look around and see opportunities vanish, blessings retract, people turn away, and situations collapse. All because you chose to ignore the call of the Almighty. Understand this, I am merciful, and I am patient. But my patience has limits. I have sent you countless signs, gentle nudges, whispers in your heart, moments of synchronicity that should have alerted you to pay attention. Yet now, I am issuing my final warning. This is the last moment of intervention before the tide of misfortune rises around you. It will be swift. It will be undeniable. And it will be irreversible unless you open your heart and mind to my instruction, unless you act immediately, unless you take this seriously. Within these 7 minutes, you must focus entirely on me. Shut out distractions. Close the doors of the mind that entertain doubt. Silence the voices that say, "It's not real," or "It doesn't matter." They are lies. They are traps. They seek to delay your obedience and to allow the adversary of your soul to claim ground that could have been protected. I am giving you the chance to step into my light, to shield yourself, to secure your blessings, to prevent losses that will pierce your life. But you must act. You must respond. You must open this. Do not underestimate the gravity of my words. I see what others cannot see. I perceive the paths, the intersections, the hidden snares that are invisible to human eyes but deadly in their outcome. I am issuing this warning not to scare you but to awaken you, to alert you, to ensure that the love, protection, and guidance I offer are not squandered. You are precious in my sight. You are chosen. Yet even the chosen are not exempt from the consequences of inaction. Your destiny, your happiness, your peace, all are at stake. I am calling upon you now, with urgency that cannot be delayed. Within 7 minutes, the shifts will begin. Do you feel it? The subtle pressure in your chest, the rapid beating of your heart, the tension in your thoughts, these are the signals of the spiritual realm responding to your potential choices. Every moment you ignore this, every glance away, every thought of postponement invites calamity. I am your God, your protector, your Father, your shepherd. I am reaching out to you with hands that can save, with power that can shield, with love that can heal. But you must reach back. You must act. You must open. Listen to the sound of my voice in your spirit. Feel the vibration of my warning resonate through your soul. This is not ordinary fear. This is divine awareness. This is the whisper of eternity touching your life. Do not dismiss it. Do not minimize it. Do not delay. The losses I have spoken of are real. They are coming. They are not negotiable. They will touch your finances, your family, your relationships, your health, and your peace if you fail to obey. 7 minutes. That is all you have. Beloved, listen with the deepest attention, for this message reaches you not by chance but by divine orchestration. God Himself has seen the tears that fall when no one is watching, the sleepless nights when you wondered if heaven still heard you, and the silent prayers you whispered in the dark. He says to you now, this is not a coincidence. This is not a passing thought. This is His hand stretched out to you, pulling you back from the edge, guiding you into a place of safety, light, and restoration. The urgency you feel in your heart as you read these words is not fear but a holy stirring. It is heaven alerting your soul to the importance of this moment. God says, "My child, I have given you many gentle nudges, many subtle signs, but today I speak to you plainly. Do not take this lightly. You have been chosen, preserved, and protected for a time such as this. Even now, angels are surrounding you. Even now, the Spirit of the living God is hovering near you, whispering to your heart, you are safe, you are seen, you are not forgotten. The threats of loss and pain that have haunted you were not sent by God to punish you but to awaken you, to call you back into the shelter of His presence. He says to you, "This is my final warning, not because I desire to harm you, but because I desire to protect you from the harm that others have set against you." There are things moving in the unseen realm, decisions, plots, and snares, that were meant to derail you, but the Lord has gone before you. He has already dispatched His angels to dismantle every trap and expose every hidden plan. Beloved, as you read these words, feel the weight of heaven leaning close. God is saying, "I have watched over you since before you were born. I knew the day of your first breath and I know the number of your hairs. Nothing in your life has been hidden from me. I have wept with you in your pain. I have stood guard when the enemy tried to destroy you. Even now, I am holding back storms that would have consumed you. Do not be afraid. Do not think this message is a threat. It is a lifeline. God says, "My child, your destiny is too precious to be lost. There is an assignment on your life that is greater than the opposition you have faced. The very reason you have been attacked, misunderstood, and delayed is because of the greatness that I planted in you before you entered this world." Right now, heaven is recording this moment. Right now, angels are writing your name in a fresh book of remembrance. Right now, chains that have bound your life for years are weakening. Do you feel it? That stirring in your heart, that warmth in your spirit, it is me, the Lord your God, drawing near to you. I am asking you to trust me fully, not halfway. Pray to me, speak to me, lay down the burdens you've carried. This is not a moment to doubt or to postpone. This is a moment to act. In 7 minutes the enemy's plan can shift. In 7 minutes the atmosphere around your life can change. Heaven can move faster than the speed of your fear. Trust me. I see the person who betrayed you. I see the conversation spoken in secret about you. I see the money exchanged, the lies told, the doors closed. But I also see the vindication I am about to release. God says, "You are stepping into a time where hidden things will be revealed. Those who plotted against you will be exposed. The pain you endured will become a testimony of my deliverance. This is why I urge you to pray, to stay close, to not ignore this. For too long, you have doubted your own discernment. For too long, you have wondered if you were imagining my voice. But today, I confirm it, it has been me speaking all along. Beloved, you are not standing on the edge of disaster but on the edge of breakthrough. Do not let fear convince you otherwise. The losses you feared are being turned into gains. The tears you cried are watering the seeds of your future harvest. Even now, my Spirit is moving in the hearts of people connected to your destiny. Someone you do not yet know is being prepared to bless you. Someone who once ignored you is being stirred to remember you. There are opportunities coming that you cannot orchestrate on your own. This is why I ask for your trust, not because I want to control you but because I want to protect and elevate you. Lift your eyes now. Take a deep breath. Let my peace settle over you. God says, I am not a man that I should lie. I do not send empty words. When I say you are safe, you are safe. When I say I will restore, I will restore. When I say I will fight for you, I will fight for you. But you must meet me here, in this sacred moment. Pray. Speak my name. Release the anger, the confusion, the despair. I will take it from you. I will exchange it for clarity, for courage, for calm. Do you feel my presence in the room with you? That is me affirming that this message is for you. That is me surrounding you with protection. That is me declaring to every spiritual force of darkness, this one is mine. You cannot touch them. Even now, Archangel Michael stands guard over your life. Even now, your prayers are rising as incense before my throne. Even now, I am orchestrating divine reversals. Child, you have worried about finances, about relationships, about your health, about your future. You have worried that you are not enough, that you are too late, that you have missed your chance. But I, the Lord your God, say to you, you are not too late. You are not too broken. You are not forgotten. The enemy wanted you to believe that your mistakes disqualified you. But I say your mistakes have become stepping stones. The very things that were meant to shame you will be the things that elevate you. I am calling you to a deeper trust. Pray to me not just for what you want but for who you are becoming. Ask me for wisdom. Ask me for courage. Ask me to reveal truth. Ask me to show you the people you should embrace and the people you should avoid. My Spirit will guide you into all truth. My angels will go ahead of you to prepare the way. You will not be ambushed. You will not be abandoned. Take these next moments seriously. Not in panic but in reverence. Open your heart fully. Speak my name aloud. Whisper it if you must. Feel the shift in the atmosphere as you do. Heaven moves when you pray. Heaven moves when you trust. Heaven moves when you surrender. Beloved child, I am closer to you than your next breath. I am holding your hand even now. You are safe. You are loved. You are chosen. The storm will not overtake you. The losses will not define you. The threats will not harm you. I am your God and I am with you. Always. Keep reading these words slowly. Let them sink deep into your spirit. This is not a message to frighten you but to awaken you. In these next minutes, choose to trust. Choose to pray. Choose to believe. And you will see what I have promised. I, the Lord, will be with you. Nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. You just have to trust me and pray to me. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are mine. Beloved soul, listen with your heart and not only with your ears, because the words that flow toward you right now are not ordinary words. They are a current of light and fire that moves from the heart of heaven to your heart. God is speaking to you right now. You were not meant to stumble upon this message by accident. You were not meant to read it at some later time. You are reading it at this exact moment because eternity has bent itself toward you. This is not a threat meant to frighten you. This is an urgent cry of love meant to awaken you before something passes you by forever. God says, "This is my final warning." You have been walking through life feeling a pull in your chest, feeling as though something is about to break open, sensing whispers of protection that you could not explain. That was me, says the Lord. That was my angels who stood near you, brushing your soul with their wings so that you would not collapse under the weight of what you have endured. And now, because you have been crying, because you have been misunderstood, because you have been faithful even when you felt abandoned, I have chosen this hour to speak to you plainly. Do not take this as a joke. Do not treat this as another piece of text to skim and forget. Breathe.